All right, what is going on, guys? It is Dion back with a daily Fanduel lineup building video for today, May 13th. Oh, it's actually Friday the 13th too. That's cool. Just now I looked at the top of my laptop and seen the date. That's surprising, but yeah, man, we're gonna definitely jump right into it. We're gonna start off with pitchers. Of course, we got Chris Sale, 12K in Yankee Stadium versus Yankee team that really has some struggles versus lefties, but we're actually going to take a look at some Chris Sale numbers right now. I just pulled this up research today, so we're doing this kind of on the fly. So, okay, let's look at his numbers. Pretty good versus lefties, fit pretty great versus righties. Okay, we like this. Nice little K percent. Not walking batters, but you love to see. Not giving up home runs. Okay, not giving up much hard contact to lefties. That's, of course. The ground ball rate, fly ball rate versus righties isn't impressive, but he misses a lot of bats, and it's 28.3 hard contact. Not the worst in the world. It's a Yankee Stadium. There's some short portraits there, but man, there's really not any guys on the Yankees that really hit lefties well. So we can go take a look at that real quick. And I'm a Yankee fan, and I'm telling you this, so he's looking like he might be in play here. Oh crap. So let's go look, see team-wise. Let's go to advance. WRC plus A-Rod's out. We can eliminate him. Starlin Castro's pretty good, but after that, you got freaking Ellsbury, Didi, Teixeira struggling. McCann, you got nothing but lefties. Hicks, we brought him in to be a lefty killer, but he hasn't done much this season. But he's starting to get a lot of at-bats, so maybe he'll pick it up. But right now, it's looking like Chris Sale's the clear play, man. You just lock him in, even in the bad ballpark. This team doesn't have much. Let's see if the ISOs, anybody has a high ISO versus lefties. Nope, pretty much just A-Rod. Starlin Castro is pretty good, but you can pitch around him pretty much. Let's see. See the hard contact. Okay, Beltran's getting some hard contact, but he's not really hitting well. So pretty much you can just lock in Chris Sale for your cash games. There's at 12K. We just saw what Kershaw did. This man, lefties in a great matchup, a lefty in a great matchup is gonna dominate, man. The Yankees don't have any righties. They're throwing all lefties at him pretty much. Unless they're gonna bring up some new guys. Unless they're gonna put Austin Romine. Who else could we put in from the Yankees? I'm kind of forgetting some of the players' names. I'm not a beast anymore. But Romine. Who else am I thinking about? I'm trying to think of that freaking crap. It starts with a T. It's on the tip of my tongue right now. I can't think. I'll just scroll through. Oh yeah, Ronald Torres. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Probably gonna play him. Chris Sale's gonna get around him easily. Chase Headley, this is easy. There's really just not any bats, man, for the Yankees to hit Chris Sale. So I like Chris Sale a lot, and I'm a Yankees fan. Only thing that scares me is the ballpark. But next, we can kind of move on to Samardzija. Let's go take a look at him. I have no interest in him, to tell you the truth. But 9,600 versus the D-backs in the Hitters Park. Might just want to look the other way. Oh, I'm still on the Yankees. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got Goldie. He's been struggling a little bit this year. WRC, not that impressive. Let's see what Samardzija's numbers are looking like first. Okay, 10.6 swing and strike, 86.3 zone contact, 31.7 outside swing. I like that number. Pretty great. Well above average. Okay, now let's go look at the splits. Okay, containing both lefties and righties, and I could tell by the WOBA he's not walking a lot of people since it's not that big of a difference from the batting average to WOBA. Okay, walking righties at 7.5, lefties 5.8. FIP and XFIP, just above average. Okay, pretty good. Not giving up much hard contact either. Ground ball, fly ball rate, not the greatest, but pretty good. So, he's probably going to be in one of those situations where he's definitely giving up like 2 or 3 runs. But just not gonna. It's a Hitters Park, man. It's in a Hitters Park, so it's just guaranteed for him to give those up. You got some guys on the team with a lot of pop in their bat. Wells and Castillo, Goldie, he's been struggling a little bit this year, at least from what we seen last year from him. I know the WOBA is freaking super high, but look at the BABIP. So pretty much a lot of that's been coming from walks, pretty much. So he's been canned a lot this year too, 25.4. The ISO's still pretty good though, so maybe he's sneaky. Maybe he's sneaky. I want to actually go see if there's some BVP. Okay. I don't even want to be reminded of this, man. I'm a Spurs fan. That hurt my heart. Oh yeah, I got a Cardinal stack too. So let me go look at this. Who got the last score? Molina. Hazel Baker grounded out too or something. I bet. Oh, this one for 6. I got him in my Cardinal. I'm cashing right now with that Kershaw and Cardinal stack, but damn. I wish Hazel Baker would have done a little bit more. So yeah, let's go back. Who was it? Oh yeah, Justin Marshall. Actually about to go take a look at the chat too. Okay, so Goldie 2 for 10, 6 Ks versus Samaja. Oh my goodness. Herman 1 for 6. He probably won't play tomorrow. Owens 0 for 3. Pollock 2 for 4. There's no Pollock. Segura 5 for 18. 3 RBIs, 4 Ks. Okay, Ricky Weeks 2 for 10. He's not gonna really play. 2 Ks. So not enough BVP. The only one we can really rely on, I guess, is Goldie and Segura. Those are some decent at bats, but he still walked Goldie 4 times. So those probably were intentional walks. Like, yeah, Goldie's up to bat. We got it's 2 outs. Let's get to the next guy. That might have been a situation. Who knows? But 2 for 10, 6 Ks. Goldie's looking a little shaky there. But Samardzija at that price point, I don't really think he's going to get the Ks necessary to hit value, especially when we got a Chris Sale. When we have Chris Sale on the slate, and then the next guy after that, I'm going to skip GL, get to Steven Wright, man, the knuckleballer. He is killing it right now. This guy might legit be 45% owned in cash, and the other half is going to be on sale. Let's go look at his numbers. 11.6 swing and strike percentage, all with the knuckleball. Only giving up a 77.2 zone contact. Outside swing's pretty good. And then you get an Astros team that loves to strike out. Oh my, this might just be a match made in heaven for him. He's pretty much gonna be if Sale, let's say, all right, he might not be that high owned in cash, but Sale probably is gonna be. He's probably gonna be. Man, matter of fact, like he really might be higher owned in cash than Sale, because I know if you take him the way he's been playing, people just gonna take him. See the Astros been striking out, lock him in cash and pay up for bats. But and that knuckleball's just been killing it. And the Astros just K so much, man. You just feel like you gotta play him. I haven't looked through all the pictures yet to know if there's any gas cans and there's certain bats you gotta have. But since it's a big ass slate, man, there's definitely some expensive bats that are in great matchups. So I know people definitely have a lot of exposure to Steven Wright. So maybe I might just play cash and roster him in there. Have some Chris. Right now, the 2 pitchers I'm looking at, Wright and Sale, those pretty much going to be the guys that I look at for cash. But I love Steven Wright today versus the Astros. What I was going to look at? Let's see if any of these guys ever played them. See if there's some BVP there. Alrighty, okay, let's see. Okay, 1 for 6, 2 for 2, 0 for 2, 1 for 3, 0 for 2, 0 for 2, 0 for 4, 1 for 2, he doesn't play, 1 for 3. Falburn 0 for 1, 0 for 3. So pretty much he owned them when he played them. 6 for 30 with 10 Ks. It probably was last year. Oh, actually, let me plug in my laptop, man. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're good. And I'm going to actually go take a look at the chat. Let me load that up. If there's anybody in here, it's probably not. Okay, let's see. Okay, I only got one view. Why is WRC and WOBA important? Well, WRC is pretty much weighted runs created, so that pretty much is pretty much how much contribution do you have in the runs that's actually being scored, whether you're actually being the one that's scoring or you're the one creating the situation. So Okay, and WOBA pretty much just means weighted on base average. So like instead of batting average, it takes walks, hit by pitches, and stuff like that into account and makes and pretty much on base. That's your on base percent. How much power should you have in your lineup for GPP and cash? I mean, I'm a home run greedy type of person, so I look for a lot of power in GPP and cash. So I'm probably not the person to ask, but it's always healthy to have a mixture of both speed and power in your lineup. But you definitely want to have that balance because you don't want to have guys like you don't want to have a lineup that's pretty much Jose Batista, Miguel Sano, Young Cole Park, freaking who's all. Let me think of some more power hitters that just basically all power. Who's up power? Well, Trevor Story actually hits doubles, so I'll take him out. Nolan Arenado, those guys pretty expensive though. Who else? Giancarlo Stanton. You don't want to just have a bunch of those kind of guys in your lineups unless you like feel like they're guaranteed to hit a home run. So definitely want to have a mix of guys with some high batting averages, speed, and power. So don't want to go all power all the time. But let's get back to these pitchers. Gio Gonzalez. I'm just not a fan of him versus the Marlins. Marlins have some pretty good lefty hitters, but he's actually been playing a lot better. So we'll look at his numbers just for the hell of it. All right, so right now he's giving up a 179 batting average to lefties, 212 to righties. Pretty impressive. The FIP to lefties is horrible though. But I'm not really not gonna play any lefties versus him, even with this kind of a FIP and XFIP. But to righties, pretty good. So I like that. That's the main focus. So he's a reverse splits pitcher right now. Okay, so but he's still giving up a 33.7 hard contact to righties, and the ground ball to fly ball rate is pretty bad. So maybe some righty bats there. Let's go see the K percent again. He's K'ing them at 22.9%. So let's go look at some Marlins real quick versus lefties. Okay. What? Nobody's qualified? What the hell? They must not have faced enough lefties. Let's see if anybody has 20 at bats. All right, so at least they have 20 at bats. So Zuna's batting 381, Prado 353, Yelich 350. We can take out D Gordon. Stan, you really 250. He strikes out a lot though, but he smokes the baseball. JT Realmuto's been batting a lot better too. Hedge. So these probably aren't guys I want to pick on. Let's take a look at the WOBA now. 319, 334, 413, 432, 538. So these top four guys definitely don't want to pick on. So I definitely won't have any exposure to Gio today. Smoking it. Look at this hard contact from. This is not even realistic, yo. 66.7, and then you got Ozuna right behind him. So definitely don't want to have no Gio, even in the pitcher's park. That's how scared I am of them. Rich Hill, Tampa Bay Rays, lefties versus them. Unless it's Kershaw. If it ain't Kershaw, I'm not playing a lefty versus them. So Rich Hill's out of the question. Of course, Matt Harvey, we're not playing him in cores. Volquez. Now, the Braves' offense has been pretty bad, but they got Ender and NCRT back. And Volquez isn't a big strikeout guy. And pretty much at 8.5, man, for a guy that's not guaranteed. Let me see who's the other pitcher in that game first before I say not even guaranteed to win. But yeah, he's not even guaranteed to win with Julio Teheran pitching, and he doesn't have much strikeout upside. He's a fade for me. Carnes, I like him a little bit here, but he struggles against righties. That's his only problem there. Let's see. And all the freaking Angels have a righties, and he struggles. He gives up a lot of hard contact to righties too. This might be a Trout day. I think it's gonna be 244 batting average, 348 WOBA. Okay, it's pretty high for a righty on righty. 267 BABIP. FIP is through the roof. 2.38 home runs per 9 against righties. 39.4 hard contact. The 30.3 line drive rate, that means that is like they're smoking the ball. Oh my God, these are not even fly balls, they're line drives. Yeah, I might have to play Trout in the lineup. The only reason why I wouldn't play Trout possibly is because of the core slate. Might not be a need to, but let me see actually. Let me see who's pitching for Colorado. John Gray. Let me see these prices on these bets. Okay, Conforto's only at 4K. Granderson only at 37. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's no way I can play Trout with these guys at that price. So yeah, pretty much everybody's going Stephen Ray and cash because they're gonna pay up for these Mets bats and core. So yeah, there's no need. Yeah, sales not gonna be high on today at all in cash. Damn. Okay, we got 3 viewers now. It's lit. Make sure you give this a thumbs up too. Damn, I'm just mad it's a core slate. I hate playing cash games on core slate. But, let me take a look. All right, so we kind of move on there. We talked about Edison Volquez. Don't miss him left bad. So take a look at some Josh Tomlin numbers. Okay. Damn, dude's 31 years old. Let's go take a look at the plate discipline. 7.3 swing and strike percentage, 93.3 zone contact. So he's not missing any bats in the zone. That's what I like to hear when I want to pick bats. Okay, 321 over the lefties, 267. He's not really walking lefties like that. Okay, that's cool. He doesn't have a walking problem. But that FIP, struggles a little bit. Now he's not really canning anybody. So let's see. 38.1. 38.5 hard contact to lefties, 41.1 to righties. The ground ball, fly ball rate is horrible. 261 batting average to righties. And who's he playing again? Okay, the Twins. Oh my God. He's not missing any bats. Give me some Yanko Park, man. Let me see. Oh my God. I can't even take Yanko Park. Yo, let me see something real quick. I gotta skip pictures. Hold on. Let me see the exposure I could get to the med stack. Yo, this might really let you. Yo, all you need is these 2 players? Oh my God. I gotta see if there's some more value plays too. We're gonna keep going through the pitches first. Just know that you'll still have 3K in salary left after you get Lucas Duda and Conforto. Oh my goodness. Let me put in Granderson too. You still have 2,900 to work with. There's always a cheap outfielder. There's usually you can just find a let me see. Let me see some shortstops. See some prices. Not really too high on these shortstops. Oh my God. JJ's hard. Oh, okay. JJ Hardy's still on DL. Man, I know when I finish with the pitchers, there's gonna be a bunch of pump plays. So, oh my goodness, if you don't stack Mets and cores tomorrow, you're not gonna cash in any cash games. Okay, so we got Josh Tomlin. I definitely like some Twins bets, but the only problem with that is there's a core slate, so it pretty much is gonna negate everything. But we got Michael Walker next. Let's take a look at him. Okay. Michael Walker Flame. Horrible. Below at I think this is at league average though. Okay, outside swing's not the greatest. That's above average though. Okay, 329 woe with the lefty, 302 to righties. Let's see, FIP and exit. FIP to lefties is looking nasty. I think he's the ground ball pitcher anyway. Ball has came down a little bit in the 37.5 hard contact. Okay, so pretty much what team they're playing again. Dodgers. He can probably get away with that. I don't really trust anybody from the Dodgers, even after the game they had today. Of course, my boy Grandal. That's about it because I got him on season long. Let's see. BABIP. 415. Jock Peterson. Okay, he's probably a free K. I'm surprised Jock Peterson's what was this high this year. That's pretty impressive. He's still smoking the ball, but he K's at 35.2. Well, of course, that's why his BABIP is so high. When he hits the ball, he actually hits it deep and very hard. Chase Utley, kind of an old head, 351 BABIP though, doesn't K though. That's pretty good. Not impressive. I mean, he's like 50 years old, so of course the ice won't be that high. But all right, Gondala, of course, he just came back. Um, Egon's kind of falling off a little bit, but maybe we respect him a little bit. And Corey Seager, okay, guys are the main guys you should be worried about, and 3 out of 5 of them K a lot. So maybe in Walker ground ball rate is still pretty decent. It's not. He hasn't. It hasn't gone down that much. I think he was somewhere. Let's go look at the exact number. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not about to see the exact ratio. Okay, the ratio is at 1.78, so he's only a moderate ground ball right now. So FIP is pretty good. Altogether, the K per 9 is pretty good. Even though this dude has 0 Ks versus the Padres, I'll never forgive him. We got McCullers versus Boston. Let's take a look at his numbers from last year. I think he's coming off. Is it Tommy John? Oh no, on the shoulder. Let me go look it up. Add some colors. Let me see. We don't really care much about this article. I just want to see what the injury was. Okay. Oh, it was just shoulder soreness. Oh wow. So I don't think he has surgery or anything on it. All right. Right now, let's actually go take a look at his numbers from last year. He was pretty good last year too. If I'm not mistaken, he was a reverse splits pitcher too. Let's see. Okay, he had a 9.8 swing and strike, 88.4 zone contact. Okay, 317 WOBA to righties, 260 lefties. He pretty much contained lefties. The FIP to lefties was pretty good, but to righties, not so much. Only gave up about a 31.1 hard contact. Let's see the ballpark we're in. We're in Houston ball. We're in Fenway. We got some pretty decent righty hitters, I guess. Okay, let's see how they feel. Got the best right-handed hitting team in baseball, man. I think they lead the league in WRC plus versus righties too. Okay, of course you got Big Papi, Trevor Shaw, Jackie Bradley's killing it, Pedroia, guards, 349 WOBA. So this is a team you want to pick on, but I don't know if I really want to pick on McCullers. But this Red Sox team is on fire right now. They scored 10 plus runs in the last 4 games. So if I should have exposure, I might have to have some exposure to this game, but I don't know where because their prices are a little bit jacked up, and then there's some players in chorus. So these guys might go under owned, so they can be a sneaky stack too, man. If they get some McCullers early, they'll be off to the races again, like they have been the last 4 games. So I'm not really gonna pick on McCullers, of course, just because there's a game in chorus. But I like a little bit of Red Sox backs in tournaments. Jake Odorizzi, let's take a look at him. Take a look at some splits. Okay, 210 WOBA to lefties, 335 to righties. What's up with all these reverse splits pitchers? FIP is not that bad. XFIP is kind of bad. FIP and XFIP to lefties, pretty good. Okay. All right. But damn, look at the hard contact he's giving up to lefties. Ground ball, he's a fly ball pitcher versus righties. 36.1 hard contact to righties. That's kind of shaky. We get an Oakland team. Let's see how they're faring versus righties. Okay, athletics. And of course, Josh Reddick, the GOAT. Crush Davis, 319 WOBA. Kind of shaky with that K percent, but he has a 269 ISO, which is what I like. 64 BABIP is horrible though. Let's go look at the hard contact. K Valencia, kind of. There you got Crush Davis here, but this guy's so unreliable, and I just don't know. Let's see his price tag. That'll probably be the only guy I really like. He's 3,400, and yeah, I just can't do it. Can't do it. Let me go look at these K percent to see if Odorizzi is worth a look. Okay. All right, kinda. He doesn't really play like that though. Simeon 27, Kyle 25, Valencia 24. He's injured though. Chris Davis 22. And after that, they don't really care much. So I'm definitely not gonna pick on. Okay, let's scroll down. Scroll down. Chris Tillman, the GOAT, picked up like 2 miles per hour on his fastball this year too. That's why he's been pitching a lot better. But I think he got shelled his last start, if I'm not mistaken. 10.9 swing and strike. That's impressive. The zone contact, elite right there. That's elite. Those are elite numbers. Swing outside swings, not so much. So he's not getting anybody to really chase. So let's go take a look at his splits. Well, with the lefties, 244 the righties. The FIP pretty good, so he's not really giving up the home runs. That's what I like to see. The hard contact's not really there to lefties, but he's a fly ball pitcher pretty much. He's giving up the more hard contact to righties though. Let me go see what they say. Okay, that's it, man. What would RotoWire describe him as? He's a balanced pitcher. I'd say more towards the fly ball, but let's go look at the comments. Okay, it's having a high FIP bad or good? It's actually bad because that means you're giving up a lot of home runs. So league average FIP is usually around 4. Most of it varies from different years, but on average it's around 4, and anything above that is pretty much bad. So if you ever see a guy with a guy that has a FIP like at 5, 6, 7, anything above that, he's horrible at keeping the ball inside the park. So I like to look at FIP, and xFIP is actually what your ERA. It's pretty much an ERA indicator, but FIP is the ERA indicator with home runs, and the FIP is if you weren't giving up any home runs. So that's all it is. That's why usually most people FIPs will be better than people xFIP will be better than a FIP. Okay. So where we at? Where were we at? Okay, so we talked about Tillman. Not really on too many guys against him though. Detroit, it's the hitters' park, so Detroit might be sneaking up here. They put up a few runs today. I think about 6, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go take a look. Oh my God, I'm tired of seeing this damn picture. Angels came back. Oh no, they put up 5 runs today, so maybe the offense is getting it together a little bit. Verlander, let's go take a look at him. Now this is a guy. He's pretty consistent. He gets up. He racks a bunch of Ks every game, but it just seems like he never gets the win. Let's see. 10.1 swing and strike, zone contact. All right, not bad. Outside swing, not good. Let's see the splits though. 210 batting average, 273 WOB. Okay, he's not really walking any lefties either. 291, so he's pretty much been a reverse splits pitcher this year too. 397 WOBA. That's looking shaky. This FIP, oh my God, now that's letting me know you can pick on him with some righties. Look at the home run per 9, 2.29. Okay. Contact 36.7. Okay, what team is going up against again? Baltimore. What righties kill righties from the Orioles? Sounds like a lot of Machado to me. Okay, so we can eliminate Ramo. He's probably not going to play tomorrow. Machado versus, oh my goodness. This is setting up to be a sleeper dog. I don't think a lot of people want to stack Orioles versus Verlander, but if this holds true, man, Machado doesn't even care that much either, so he's definitely in play. Look at the ISO, the OPS, the BABIP is extremely high. WOBA, the WRC plus 225. That's elite. That is beyond elite. Now let's go look at the batted ball. Let's see where Machado ranks. Machado 42.0. Man, he's homering tomorrow, and he doesn't even ground. A lot of his hits are not even ground outs either. So they're mainly fly balls, man. So. Ooh, this is sad. I think Machado could be a sleeper down, but just that I don't know if I want to pay 4,200. Let's see Trumbo's price. I know he's priced up because he doubled down 4K. I mean, it's just hard to play those kind of guys when when you got freaking cores on the slate. See, this is what I hate because there's no way I can justify playing Trumbull when there's a Conforto on the slate, when there's a Cargo maybe. Probably not gonna play Cargo against Harvey, but Curtis Granderson 3,700. Come on, you can't even it can't do nothing. But let's go. Okay, so yeah, Justin Verlander, some righties against him looking like the play, and he's even a fly ball pitcher versus lefty, so not too good. But I see the only thing that I like he has going for him, a lot of these fly balls are infield, so 19% of them to lefties are, so that's pretty good. Much hard contact to lefties either 27.6, that's below average, so let's go back to pitchers. Definitely like Speeds versus him. Okay, we got Julio Teheran. Let's see his numbers. I think that's how I'm pretty much gonna start doing my videos from now on. Just go through the pitchers, and then I'll go through what the teams are batting versus that handiness pitcher, and talk about the plays I like from each team. So Teheran 360, not over the lefties. That means he's walking free. Okay, he's only walked 9. Okay, pitch. Okay. Not the worst. So the FIP and XFIP is pretty much horrible. 2.12 home run per 9. So he's giving up oh my goodness, 43.6 hard contact to lefties, no infield fly balls, and he's a fly ball pitcher to lefties. Let's go to Casey. Can I get some Eric Hosmer, please? Let's go to Royals. And I've been calling a lot of home runs, man. That FIP and the hard contact, man, makes it pretty easy. It used to be hard for me to kind of predict home runs, but man, I've been on it, man. I'm starting to understand how to analyze the data a lot more this year, as opposed to last year. There's some sleeper donks. Like I called the Salty Dong. If I'm not mistaken, I called Samachia a home run. I called the Starlin Castro home run today too. Was there anybody else I called a sleeper? I can't remember. Yeah, but I know there's probably somebody else I called that as a sleeper home run today too. But I definitely got to brag about calling a Starlin Castro and some Austria home run today. Okay, so yeah, Hosmer has a 431 BABIP, 411 WOBA, WRC plus is pretty good. 163 ISO is not the greatest. Ballpark, they're back in KC, so I don't know how I'm feeling about that, especially we got to do that only 300 more. And Eric Hosmer, the hard contact to lefties is pretty deep. It's pretty good. 40, that's pretty elite. But man, that ballpark is might as well not even do it when you got chorus. And let's go take a look. Boy, dude is only 100 more than Hosmer. So pretty much any bat that I like is not justifiable when you have a freaking Steven Wright and you have a chorus. So it's pretty much looking like I'm gonna stack the Mets. I might go with some other stacks though, just to be contrarian. I'm definitely gonna run a bunch of lineups. Stripling, Ross Stripling. Let's take a look at him now. Okay. I got some food in the oven too, so I'm about to make this quick little pause. Thug it out real quick. All right, I'm done with that. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at his numbers. Looking pretty good right now on the surface. 198 batting average, 246 to lefties, 246 to righties, and 188 to lefties. All right, not bad. They're pretty good. Okay, FIP. See, like in this situation, his FIP is better than his XFIP. So, all right, so he's not the guy that's really giving up a bunch of home runs, but still, it's 37.5 hard contact to righties. Let's see how many innings and how many batters he's faced. Okay, 15.268 batters. Okay, he's better. He's worse at home than he is on the road. That's odd. Let me go back. Who's he playing again? The Cardinals? Now the Cardinals have definitely been putting a lot of runs up on teams, man. We just seen today they put up 12. Let's see if that game's over. Okay, yeah, it's over now. 12-10. Wow. Uh, okay, I'm getting lost out here. So, of course, Diaz didn't play this dude, but he's batting ninth, so a lot of people won't be on him. Think he's a nice little play. 310 ISO, that's pretty elite. Yadier Molina, 388, Babbitt, 394. Let's go take a look at his price. Molina, I think he should be around 3,100. Oh, 29, so pretty good. Let's go take a look. Let me see if Stripling is missing any bats first. 8.6 swing and strike, below average. 90.8 zone contact. Boy, horrible. 28.5, so he's generating a bit of outside swings. Okay. I think we got some pretty disciplined batters on the Cardinals, so definitely liking me some Molina, some Diaz. Who else we got? Damn, these guys got some pretty low BABIP, but the Woba's pretty good. Damn. All right, then the rest of these guys are lefties, but let me see what he's doing. Let me see what Stripling is doing, the lefties. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. I haven't watched enough of his starts. Okay, wrong thing. Extreme ground ball pitchers, the lefties, and he's not giving up. He's giving up below average hard contact. Okay, so maybe no lefties there. Okay, so we can kind of move on for them, but like I'm saying, I like Diaz. I like Molina. So those guys are pretty much in play for me. We keep scrolling down. R.A. Dickey, I almost said the ground ball pitcher, the freaking knuckleball pitcher. But let's take a look at Severino real quick, man. This guy's been disappointing me. I even drafted him in season long. It was mostly biased though because I'm a Yankees fan. But man, he was so good last year, and now he's just starting to disappoint. But look at this: 282 batting average to lefties, 303 WOBA, 344 to righties, 431 WOBA. So he's definitely having his struggles. The FIP is extremely bad, man. 6.51, 3.21 home runs per nine, 33.3 hard contact. He's still managing to be a pretty decent ground ball pitcher. So I guess these numbers are going to regress, man. When you see that he's such a ground ball pitcher, and he plays in Yankee Stadium, so maybe if he gets on the road, he's missing some bats too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look first. Okay, the swing and strike percentage is down from last year from 9.6 to 8. He's generating some outside swings. That's pretty good. I watched his last start, so I can tell the regress from those horrible numbers about to come. So 88.6 zone contact, not good at all. But I think he's about to start coming around. So I'm not quite sure. I really want to pick on him yet, but White Sox bats. Okay, so average sale, 361 WOBA, 195 ISO, that's pretty good. Red Lowry, we can get around him with that 28.4. Severino can K his ass. All right, Todd Frazier, he's been hitting the ball extremely hard, so he might be a sleeper play here. He's not K'ing much either. They're looking pretty good. Nobody has an over the top OPS or anything like that. They're a team you don't want to pick on, but they might not put up all the runs in the world on Severino, but definitely don't have any Severino exposure versus them because they've been pretty solid. So I'm torn on that situation. I might be all biased speaking. So maybe some Avicil, Todd Frazier's in play. Dickey, I just don't never like recommend playing people against knuckleballer and cast games. I just can't do it. It's hard. You could it's hard to tell when the knuckleball is going to be on, man. It's difficult. Shelby Miller, let's see, 6,900. Damn, that's pretty cheap. If he was 6,900 last year, I would have played him every day. Only thing with him last year, he couldn't get wins. Now he's actually being trashed this year. So 6.1. Oh my God, that's speed. It's not getting anybody to miss. Outside swing, horrible. Zone cutting. Oh my goodness, Shelby Miller's bad. Sheesh, how did he regress so bad? 369 WOBA, 388 to righties. Fit. Oh my God. Oh my God, this dude is horrible. Let me get some righties and lefties against Shelby Miller. Yo, who is he playing again? The Giants. Oh my God. Let me see if there's any value bets here. Cause you could probably get some Duffy here, man. Oh my God. Let me see his. Where is he at? Okay, San Fran. Oh, here's we go. Oh, Duffy's back up to 3K. I think he'd probably be somewhere around 27, 25. Let me see. Some cheap players. Oh my God. Fucking expensive. Hunter Pence, too expensive for me. Span, too expensive. Pagan's not back yet. I was expected to come back, but I'm not about to play Duke coming off an injury. Posey 3,300, that's interesting. That actually might be a sneaky play right here. Posey right here. Let me see some other cheap bets. Enick 20 at 3K. He just homered today too. He might be back in the groove. Okay, I like a lot of Giants backs. I like a lot of Giants backs here today. So these are definitely some cheap players I could get in with my core stack. Well, I don't even want to say chorus because I doubt I'm playing anybody from the Mets. I mean from the Rockies. Let me look at Harvey's numbers because maybe there's something in there that's gonna tell me I should play some Rockies, and I should just not be biased off of what he did in the past. Okay, 10.8 swing strike. That's still pretty elite. That's pretty good. The outside swing still pretty good. So, okay, so you got some elite numbers here. All right. 391 ball, but a lefty. Sheesh. Okay, the FIP is pretty bad. The XFIP is even worse, so that's telling me something. Don't trust them. 35.4 hard contact, not generating any ground balls. Yeah, matter of fact, we can get some lefties in here. We definitely can. Let me get some power, please. Let me see. How much is power? 4,300. Sheesh. Probably not, but I like power a lot. I like cargo a little bit here. Who else? Maybe some Ben Paulson. How much is Paulson? The cheapest cores bat that you can get that's actually a left. 2,700 for a guy in cores if he starts on playing. He's going to be 1,000,000% on. Matter of fact, I take that back. If he's anywhere banned 1 through 7 tomorrow, he's going to be 1,000,000% on in cash. All right, let's take a look at that. Okay. We still only got 2 viewers. I'll live with that. Let's finish out with these pictures, though. Mario Perez, I already know it's okay. Let's see. Perez. Okay, I'll take forever. See, 237 bad average, 327 bold, but the righties, okay. The FIP is pretty bad. The XFIP is pretty bad as well. The righties, okay. 33.3 hard contact, but he's generating a lot of ground balls, so I'm not quite sure I want to pick on him there. The Blue Jays disappointed me last time when I stacked them against Perez, so I'll look elsewhere. Guerrero, there's not enough starts to go off his numbers, so and it's the Padres, so. But I heard he's supposed to be one of their better prospects, so. Okay, Junior Guerrero. Let's see. 330 over the lefties. Okay. So he's pretty much only had 2 starts. He went 6 innings both. XFIP is worse than actual FIP. Okay. Sack though. 8.3 the lefties, 43.5 the righties. Sheesh. Then you got the Padres that got some powerful bats there, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna believe that because it's only been 2 games, so I gotta see if that kind of regresses. So let's go look at cash now. So I don't want to jump out the window and have a bunch of Padres bats. They have been playing a lot better. Their offense been looking good. Okay, he's not doing anything. So cash under the trash can. Let's see the splits. 270 over the lefty, 432 the righty. Sheesh. The FIP, XFIP pretty bad. Okay, let's see the hard contact. So he's not giving up that much hard contact, surprisingly. So I guess it kind of depends on the ballpark. I'm up against the Brewers and Miller, kind of a hitter's park, but it's mainly for lefties. So I'm probably not gonna have much exposure. If I do, it's gonna be a Scooter Jeanette, maybe. Maybe if they used to put in Alex Presley, who's probably pretty cheap, I might think about it. Let's see, Presley 2,600. Yeah, if he used to bet high at least. So of course you could pick on John Gray and Coors. He's good at home but bad on the road. Kohler. Yeah, this is a full slate, man. I should have did this. Probably should have never did this thing. I'm thinking I'm about to end, but I still got a few more pitchers to talk about. Hellickson. Play discipline. 11.2 is pretty good. Elite. 80.1, 29.5. That's pretty darn good. Now let's look at the splits. Oh, matter of fact, he got injured. I remember I played him the last time he got injured. That ruined my day. 300 batting average, 407. Well, oh my goodness. Next up is pretty bad. Let's see. Extreme fly ball pitcher versus lefties, and he's giving up a lot of hard contact. That's setting up to be. This sounded like some Joey Votto, man. I think Joey Votto might be sneaky there. But he does have some elite strikeout numbers, so I probably wouldn't play much, guys. Maybe Joey Votto. Think about some Bruce. Biano's pretty shaky. Let's see. That's the thing about these players in Coors, man. When there's a value pitcher, it's gonna make it so much easier to just stack them. Okay, Tropiano has some elite swinging strike percent, elite, missing a lot of bats in the zone. That's pretty good. All right, but the woe with the lefties and batting average is looking horrible. Okay. XFIP, to both lefties and righties, not looking good. He's giving up a bunch of hard contact. So for the guys that's not missing bats on the Mariners, let's take a look. They're in play, of course, Robinson Cano. Let's see. We got to see the guys that don't strike out, though. That's who we probably can trust. Seager don't strike out. 368 well, but he's in play. Cano. Martin strikes out a bunch. Seth Smith strikes out a little bit too, but he had the 365 Woba, 177 ISO. But the main guys that scare me, Cano, Seager. So they will definitely be in play. Let me see if the core is in the late slip. Okay. Damn. I wish there was more games in the late slate. Yeah. And Nolasco, let's take a look at his numbers. All right. 344 over the lefties, 274 batting average. Looking nasty. The FIP and XFIP is pretty good. Well, the FIP is good. The XFIP not so much. Giving up a bunch of hard contact to lefties, but he really hasn't given up any home. Actually, how many home runs has he given up? He's given up 2 and 64 at bats, but let's see the ballpark he's in. The ballpark, not really much of a hitter's park, so he might be sneaky there. He might not give up any home runs there. That's what I mean to say. Not like he's gonna he's gonna pitch a gem or anything like that. But let's take a look at Kohler. All right. And after that, I'm gonna make a lineup. All right, 302 batting average, 382 WOBA the lefties. Okay. FIP is pretty good. XFIP not so much. FIP and XFIP the righties pretty bad. See that I'm not giving that much hard contact to righties, but much to lefties. Let's see the ballpark they're in actually. It's in the pitcher's park, so if I'm gonna have some exposure, it'd definitely be some Daniel Murphy. That's what I'm liking. Bryce Harper's been off a little bit, so probably wouldn't trust him. And last but not least, we're gonna talk about Brandon Finnegan. I can probably hear me typing and everything. With this one, okay. Not elite numbers, not elite. Now let's take a look at the splits. All right, 356 with 297 the lefties. What the hell? You're a goddamn lefty. Why are you giving up hits to them? The FIP to righties is nasty though. He's not even K'ing lefties. That's weird as hell. XFIP to lefties is horrible. Let's go take a look at the batted ball. Okay. 36.3 hard contact, not really any infield fly balls, a 22.2 line drive rate. Definitely play some righties against him, but I don't know if there's any righties that I trust. Unless there's Andres Blanco going to be in the lineup. Let's go to Phillies. And Phillies have one of the worst teams versus lefties too. Anybody? Of course, Michael Franco, okay, but he has a 263 BABIP, so he's not doing well. Dubo Herrera, 372, 128, and after that, just everybody pretty much sucks. So I'm not looking at any of that. So we can kind of make a lineup, but real quick. I gotta take this food out the oven, man. Definitely don't want it to burn. I'm in the kitchen already. Just took it out. All right. I was gonna try to build a lineup. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make a Chris Sale lineup, and I'm gonna make a Stephen Wright lineup that'll probably have some cores exposure. All right, so let's clear this out. Let's see if there's anybody in the chat. Okay, 4 viewers watching now. It's lit. It is lit. All right. Chris Sale, one of my favorite catchers today. Let's see who I want to go. Let me just scroll down to the bottom. All right, all right. I don't want any of these cheap bums. Okay. I was trying to see if there's any super value guys. I like JT Realmuto. I told you guys. Chris Harmon probably won't play. Grandal, yeah, that's iffy. Not Salvi. Was it Victor Martinez? Oh yeah, Victor Martinez. I think I said he's in play. That also, I think I said Salty was in play here. This matchup. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure or something. I'm gonna type in Kevin Gosner. Just tell me. All right, 315 Wilma, 250 batting average. The FIP and XFIP to lefties was well, XFIP was pretty bad. It's Kane at 24%. 23. Okay, so he's giving it up more to righties. All right, so definitely don't have. I'm not trusting these catchers there. So the main guys I could have sworn I said I was looking at, I like Posey. I like Yadier Molina. Who else did I like? Was it Lucroy? Oh, JT Realmuto was the one guy. But since I'm torn on these catchers, I'm probably just go Molina for some security, I guess. I think I said it was Molina. Where the hell is this guy anyway, Salty? Okay, he was 2,400. Sheesh. That might even be worth it, though. 2,400 for Salty with his upside, even though Tillman's not really giving that much home runs. That's a nice little punt there if you need some value. So, yeah, okay, first base. Let me see if I could get some value here. Like I said, Ben Paulson, man, he's probably going to start too, and he usually bats. I think he probably bats around 7, so we could definitely get some cores exposure there. He's going to get a hit at least. I feel like there's no way he can't get a hit. Don't really want to pick on Matt Harvey, though, but I think he could be nice little tournament play. I probably wouldn't. I'm trying to think, would he be high on the cash? Cause man, just looking at that price and cores, I think people might love that too much and have to take them. So we'll just do that just for this lineup's sake. Second base. Trying to make a nice little lineup with freaking Chris Sales killing my salary. Okay, second base. Scroll up. I like Chase Elliott a little bit. Brandon Phillips, no. Jonathan Scope. Like Joe Panic, he's pretty cheap. Scooter Jeanette in a good matchup. I'm gonna lean with just going towards where's he at? Joe Panic, don't panic. Shelby Miller's been trash, and they're in the hitter's ballpark. They just got to a freaking Greinke, so I know they can get to Shelby. Third baseman. I could have sworn there's a third baseman. I said he's a sleeper here. Let me scroll through the bottom to the top. Oh yeah, like Andres Blanco, if he starts, he hits lefties well in his career. Chase Hadley, nope. Matt Duffy, I like a lot. Martin Prado, this dude's batting close to 400. I think he's somewhere around 360, 370. Uh, yeah, he's pretty cheap though. So if you want 3,100, nah, probably not cheap enough for me. Let me scroll back down. I like some Blanco. Damn, man, third base is kind of trash today. Cause I don't know how much I really want to pick on freaking. Oh no, this is Andres Blanco's going against Finnegan. I'm thinking that's Gio Gonzalez. Never mind. Yeah, we could definitely get some Andres Blanco if he plays though. That's if he plays. Shortstop. Now we definitely gonna look for some value at shortstop. There's some outfielders we definitely want to have. Uh, Shortstop ain't much here. Okay. I'm kind of tired. Freddie Galvis possibly versus Finnegan. Tulo's pretty cheap. Keto Marte. Who's pitching for LA again? Okay, Trapiano. He's been giving up to a lot of people, so maybe Marte's. Oh crap. He's been struggling a little bit, but I like Diaz a little bit too. But it's hard to take a guy that bats ninth. So I'll just go Freddie Galvis, man. My lineup's already sus with two freaking Philly players in it already, but who cares? Just for the sake of making a sale lineup. I'm gonna look for some cheap outfielders first. Find some value here. Then we'll fill in the rest. Okay. Do. And CRT 2,500. That's pretty cheap. I don't think I ever looked at this guy's numbers either. I'm not forgetting this guy's name. Oh yeah, it's Edison Volquez. Yeah, never mind. Oh, I forgot that. Let's see his numbers, man. 286. Fib exit look pretty good. Not giving up much hard contact either, so never mind. Okay. Damn. Where am I gonna find some value at? Okay. Cold Dick. That's what I call the boy Cold Dick right here. Seth Smith, I like him a little bit. Damn, it's really tough today. I ain't even thinking. Oh yeah, Alex Gordon, of course, he's possibly in play. He just hit a home run today. He's starting to heat up a little bit too. I think I'm about to put him in this lineup. Oh yeah, they changed Drury to outfielder. Man, Puig has really dropped off. I remember like a week or two ago, he's like 3,500. Matt Holiday, okay, could be sneaky. So yeah, for right now, I'm gonna go Alex Gordon because he's been pretty consistent lately. He's had some pretty good games. Okay, 25, 9, 9, 24, 6, 12, 9, 3, 6, 3. So he's had a hit in 8 of his last 10 games. That's pretty good. A few multi-hit games, 2 home runs. He's taking his walks. I guess he's a patient batter. Okay. All right, so now we got around 3,400 to work with. Let's see. Aoki, nah. Who's pitching for Toronto again? Oh yeah, Perez. Never mind. Oh crap! Got to go back to all. This is where it gets tough. Kobe Rasmus, no. Mazzara, no. Pilar, no. Maybe Avisel Garcia in the hitter's park where Severino's been struggling a little bit. Let me see how much that'll leave me with 36. Damn, Garner's 3,500 now. You got some Denard Span who also steal bases and stuff. We got Zuna sneaky in tournaments. Jay Bruce. So for this lineup sake, I'm gonna go Span bases. That's a lot, so we'll save it. I think we can put this as a sale lineup, man. I probably wouldn't run this lineup, but I definitely like a few guys here. So now we're gonna make the Stephen Wright Met stack. So let me get Conforto right now. Conforto, Anderson, get some Duda. Now that Blanco play is definitely looking good now. Andres Blanco. At catcher, we want to go Molina. I love Molina in almost everything. Second base, we can go. Neil Walker's not even that expensive. Oh my God. Shortstop. You can punch shortstop. Yeah, you can really. As long as freaking Freddie Galvis and Blanco combined for like 12 together, just get 6 apart. Just get 6K a piece. I mean, just get 6 a piece from them. Yeah, this would be an amazing stack. Lorenzo Kane, not so much. Or maybe I can go back with Alex Gordon. Let's see. I can go back Alex Gordon and then upgrade somewhere. I don't know where I will upgrade though. Maybe some Buster Posey? Yeah. No, I'll just leave it like that. So with that being said, man, I think these some okay, who's this? Oh, shout out to you, Chris. Appreciate you watching. It's definitely lit. It's about to come to an end. But yeah, this is definitely what I'll probably work around, man, if I was trying to make a Met stack with Stephen Wright. So it's definitely coming to an end. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video, man. Hopefully you learn something. I'm doing a good job. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video. I appreciate that dearly. Now, we're going to come to an end. Hopefully win some money. Oh, yeah, and hit me up on Twitter. I'll leave it in the description. Daily FD lineups. So